Hi guys, it's Mary Kathleen Waters here. Happy Sunday, 7 o'clock Adelaide time, and it's been an absolutely spectacular day. It's been cold and fresh, but the sun's been shining, and perfect to be outside, just taking the air and the breath, and just get some of that grounding happening. Understand that the grounding obviously is a lot more than just standing on the earth and touching the flowers and hearing the bees. I saw 2 bees today, so that was really good. And so hopefully everyone's doing really, really well. And today I just really want to focus on a number of different things. As you can see, I'm bright red, so I had quite a bit of channeling that was coming through from Spirit, and just before we came onto the live. So it's just been one of those afternoons of what my intentions may be can actually totally go right field, which always seems to happen with the Mary Kathleen Waters Sunday Feels. Hey Mare, how you doing? Hope everything's well. It was lovely having that one-on-one with you last night. I just thoroughly enjoyed it. And Amanda, hi, how are you? I'm not sure that I've met you before, so thank you so much for joining us this evening. And Karen, yay, we got you here. That's fantastic. How are you? Karen and I seem to be ships in the past. Like the Sundays are not always, in the mornings are not always good for her. So coming in the evening was one of the benefits, and for myself to be able to connect with Karen. Okay. Adair, would you mind just popping up Sue's message? So that was really special for me as well. So she's just said, thank you so much for last night. I just did an impromptu pop in just to let everybody know about tonight. Sue and I have become quite close over the last few months, and I've got to know herself and her mum. And so I just wanted to let everybody know that in this community that we're here to support Sue and her mum on a journey. Mum's almost ready to ascend, and so just the energy and the vibration and the love that we can actually send out will just assist as well, just to make things a little bit more peaceful for that transition into the next life. Hey Marianne, how you doing? Oh, and I've got Lisa here, who is Akadoogie. Oh, I love the butterflies. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Amanda. I do appreciate that. And Vanessa's here. I haven't seen Vanessa for a while either, so this is really cool. Got all my favourites starting to pop in. Now, this is just a little byproduct. So I don't have you as a Facebook friend, so I can't message you with your particular lockdown on your page. So if you want to just personally message me at any stage so that we can have that clearer connection, that would be awesome. Okay, now this is like Jackie. How are you? Thank you so much. It's just love seeing you. It's been haven't caught for a while. Jackie and I have known each other for a long time now, and have a very special connection. We did a week together on a Celtic meditation healing course, so that was amazing. Now let's get down to it. So is everybody ready for today? It's been enormous. Everybody is being given the opportunity, and sometimes it's actually without choice that we're actually shifting up. Earth Mother has now come to the stage where she's saying we need to actually make a difference and make a change. So one of the byproducts when we're actually shifting up with the vibration, we can either feel a little bit sick and unwell and have flu-like symptoms, Or it can also rattle ourselves, and having our cages are all changing, and like you might be having some anxiety, or you might have a little bit of a mood swing and things like that. So today I just wanted to go through with everybody that what you're feeling is okay. We've got to move and shift some stuff, or shift that shit, so that we can actually raise our vibration and be able to cope to live on Earth Mother in a manner that's going to be beneficial for us. Now, we quite often talk about, I've gone through with you about, the importance of the chakras. I've gone through about, the different grounding exercises and techniques that we have. And also quite often, most of you, I think, almost all of you have, we also have done, the expansion of our love heart space and capacity. So there is another technique that we can actually have as well. And it's to do with our whole inner universe, and it's called our core star. So there's more to us than just the chakras and the auras that we actually have. There's two other elements, or there's actually three other elements as well. So if everybody's ready, I'm happy to go through and chat with you guys about those elements. Just give me a thumbs up if you're all ready for this, because it is a little bit different and it's a little bit unique, and it's going to the next stage of where we're at. And because we've been doing the grounding and the heart expansion quite, get my head around it, Mary. Spirit's talking to me and I'm not actually getting out what I want to say as he's actually coming in. So I do apologize on that. So if it's okay with you guys, just let me know and we'll get this all started for you. And I'll just sit back a little bit so that you can actually say, so that you get an understanding of what I'm talking about. All right. Adair, can you just give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me? Because I'm walked away from the microphone. I'm still too far. Nah. Oh, it is what it is. Okay. Now, of course I had to wear black pants with a dark background. Excellent. Thank you, guys. All right. So, if you can just pop that down for me, thanks, Adair, so that people can sort of see my belly. Okay. Now, so we all know that we've got the basic chakras. So we start with our base chakra. How are we going to see this? Okay, so we've got our base chakra, which is around about just at the pelvic level. And then just a few fingers up, you've actually got your sacral. Then you've actually got your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. Now, there's actually another, so that's your basic, so that you've actually got your energy levels, okay? And we've talked about that quite a bit. Now, there's two other areas that we actually have where we can actually have strength and stability in another method as well. So grounding is always going to be a massive priority. And what we're going to do tonight is go next level. All right, so where you've actually got your belly button, okay, and you've got your solar plexus, almost halfway through is your core star, okay? So there's an energy source that we're actually going to activate tonight. So if you actually put your finger there, you should be able to feel a slight pain. It's almost like a trigger point. Okay, so just once you've found that, We'll quickly do a grounding exercise and get that through, and then I'll help you do the expansion of your core star energy, because it's actually right in the middle. So it's almost like 50%, cut you in half this way, cut you in half that way, and that's where your core star is. Okay. Just inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, there's a couple of people that aren't sitting up straight. If we don't sit up straight or stand up straight and have our feet almost hips apart, what will happen is that as we're actually sending energy through, what will happen is that it will start shooting out in a number of different directions, okay? So it's really important to make sure that we've actually got the biggest, a little bit of a lightning rod coming all the way through so that we can put it all. That's better. I'd like you to imagine the most purest of crystalline white light coming straight through the universe from Great Spirit, entering in through your crown chakra. The light and the expansion that's coming through is opening up your third eye, front and back. Remember to keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Deep breathing all the way into your diaphragm. As your eyes are closed and the purest of that crystalline white light is entering through your third eye, you're finding that your light in your eyes is starting to brighten up. You're going to be able to see clearer and crisper. Your throat chakra is opening, just like a waterway, a dam that's broken. You're going to open up your throat chakra and allow you to speak truth. That love energy, your heart chakra is opening up. Your solar plexus. Your sacral. Now 2 more breaths. And on the second breath, I would like you to hold it, and we're going to send the energy all the way through to the core of Earth Mother from your base chakra. 1, 2, 3, with pure intention. Well done, everybody. That was fantastic. Now, what I'd like you to do is go back to where I got you to find your core star. Okay, so it's around about halfway, and you'll find that's it. Now imagine it right into the center of your being. Okay, so it's not on the outside, it's just the outside is where we're touching, but it actually goes through from the center. Okay. And what I'd like you to do is just feel it. Just keep breathing. Slowly in through your mouth into your diaphragm. That's it. And as you're breathing through, you'll feel a few different sensations, like the area will start getting warm. That's it. Two more breaths and hold that last breath. This is your core being. This is who you are. This is your whole center of your universe. So this gives you the added strength to keep moving forward and moving on. So what I'd like you to do is expand that core energy. So let's get that shooting out like we do with our hearts, love heart space. We're going to do the same thing, okay? So 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. So, sorry about that crackling of the noise there. Now that we've actually got, and bring this back down. Now that we have ourselves not only just grounded, we've now got a whole core star that's actually given us a whole total different universe. So we're now standing in our ever-present moment of time. We're grounded, we're focused, and it means that we can actually now have a clear head, a clear mind. Our throats will start opening up more. We're going to start being able to speak our truth, and we can stand our ground, and everyone's actually going to start understanding that who we are is unique, is different, and we are the best that we can actually be. Just let me know how everybody felt with that, and share your experiences. Oh, hey Nige, how you doing? Okay. What I'm feeling from you is that everything is feeling really calm, and everyone is so focused. It makes such a difference. All those things that that we have, it gives us the capability to be able to hold ourselves and to be calm. Oh, hey Leanne, how you doing? I don't think I've actually had you on before. That's really exciting. Woo-hoo! Leanne actually was one of the big instigators for me and becoming, speaking my truth. So Leanne helped me. I just was playing on Facebook one time and she popped up. I really resonated with her and I went and met her. And if it wasn't for Leanne and Adair, I wouldn't be here today. So there you go. Thank you so much. And Mayor's saying, good, definitely a warm sensation. Excellent. And Sue's feeling good as well. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Thanks, Leanne. Okay. So with this space that we've actually just created now, with your mind, I want to find out, is the chattering now at a better space? Like, because before there was so much chatter that was going on with everybody that was here, and with having our core star being activated as well as being solidly grounded, the chatter seems to have permeated right away It's like, thank you very much for coming. I'll come back to that afterwards. The buzzing. Okay. So Adair, with the buzzing that's coming on is that you're having a little bit of a download, my love. All right. Because mine are ringing quite loudly as well. So oh, good. So Karen's saying that her chitter chatter has slowed a bit. That's really good. It makes a massive difference, that's for sure. I have to say, I do apologise that I'm stopping and starting. Like, there's lots of things that are actually happening at the moment, and I'm just trying to work out exactly what Spirit's actually asking me to want to do and say. Leanne, really? Thank you so much for that. Like Leanne's, like, not only is she my mentor, we've become solid friends, and like, just for her to have in her time, she's so busy to pop in and say hello tonight. That's just, it gives me goosebumps. Okay. Now, Spirit's actually just saying that there's someone that's really, really agitated, and they did want to find out what is going on. Okay, so what is the next step that we're doing? Is that what you're asking? Where are we at? So step by steps all the time, it is really important. I'm not sure who the person is that's actually asking all the questions, but if you want to ask a question, just pop up and say something. I'm happy to do that for you this evening as well. Oh, yes, we do have to catch up, Leanne. I'd love to do that. Like, another breakfast would be good. That was lots of fun. Mind you, the time went too quick. Okay. Okay. So somebody is feeling quite agitated at the moment. Did you want to pop in and say hello? I'm just okay. No, that's okay. Like, if you're not very comfortable, I do apologise. I'm sort of out a little bit of sorts because Adair's doing is hosting, so I'm not quite sure where I'm at with all of this, and I'm in a learned space. Nothing like actually jumping in and going into the next direction. Hey. All right. Would anyone like a reading tonight? Maybe that we'll just go with that one for the moment. I think everyone's sort of settling in with their new core star, because that was a big whopper one, and I can feel everyone feeling so grounded. Okay. Okay. So Sue, Marianne, and Leanne have all asked for one. So we'll start with you, Sue. One of the things as well, Sue, so she's saying that the last 2 months have been crazy for her family, and anyone guiding me coming through. Okay. So one of the things as well is the mix of emotions that you've actually got going on. There is someone There's actually two people or two spirits that have actually come through, Sue. There is a guide that's there to support you with what is actually going on, because on an emotional level, your anxieties are increasing and you're trying to hold everything together for everybody. And they're just letting you know all you need to do is just speak out and they'll step forward. The the gravity of the situation that's been going on, it's not just with, obviously, with mum that's happening. There are a number of different variables that are also occurring for you. You need to start nurturing yourself. I know that we've talked about this in the past, but you need to stay healthy, because the next 2 weeks is going to be a little bit of a turmoil for you emotionally, which is one that you already know about and you're preparing for. But also your health, you're going to have to make sure that you look after yourself. Otherwise, you might end up getting quite ill, and then you're not going to be able to cope the way that you want to be able to. Preparation is a massive key, and the way that Spirit's actually saying is that the second person is saying you need to allow other people to assist you. What's this with you going, it's almost like I might as well do it myself because I know I can do it, okay? And you need to start letting people in, Sue, because you're starting to create a massive barrier around yourself, and your loved ones are really grieving for you and wanting to be able to help you. And if, yeah, like I'm getting a male figure who's a little bit frustrated and just, saying, you need to let us help you, even if it's making sandwiches at lunchtime or, doing something really simple. It doesn't, let them do it. Let them nurture you. You do deserve it. You're an amazing woman. And yes, you do. You're a bit like Hercules and you have the world on your shoulders, but let some more hands hold that world up for you, Sue. Like, we're all here for you, okay? And, your close ones, this community, everybody. Okay. Okay. Oh, so do I get the challenge out there for you, Sue? Also, have you been doing your daily reading as well? That's going to help you. And that last paragraph is going to make a massive difference. All right. If every time that you feel unsettled, reading that last paragraph, if you don't have a chance to read the whole daily reading, it's going to assist you greatly. Okay. Mayor, if it's okay with you, I might actually leave yours because yours is going to be quite long. So we'll do something separate together. I hope you don't mind, but usually they're about, I try to keep them out 2 or 3 minutes long. And Spirit is giving me a massive download, and I would like to be able to do that as a one-on-one with you. Okay, Marianne. There's a massive shift that's actually coming through, Marianne. I know that you've been working and planning for such a long time, and with what you're actually doing and that project that we're working on together, but there's something else that's actually bothering you and that you've been wanting to do, and I keep getting this garden. It's like, who is it that, so there's like someone in your family, like a motherly figure, a grandmother, and they have the most beautiful garden, almost like I can see hibiscus-like bushes and things like that, where it was a place of peace and tranquility. And what they're actually trying to let you know is that you need to find that space for yourself. You are so busy helping other people and nurturing others, that the time out for you and what you dearly love, you're actually sacrificing quite a bit at the moment. So a little bit of tools down, and with the tools down, it means that you actually be able to, go full speed ahead again, to go in that direction, because you've been working so they're actually saying you've been working so bloody hard. It's time now, girlfriend, to actually nurture yourself and do what's right for you. They're just really saying, you love the outdoors. So just really start focusing and giving yourself, even if it's 10 minutes a day, or 10 minutes morning and night or something like that, so that you can actually get out there and do what you truly love. I keep getting this word, you're very special, you're special. Is there, like, whether it was a way of an endearment, by a loved one that has ascended, but they're just saying that you are a very unique person. They are very aware of the gifts that you actually have, and they're super proud of where you're heading, and like, your business is going to soar quite dramatically. Like, my intention was that, and Spirit put my hand up like that. So you are in for a big time. So do that nurturing, Marianne. It's really, really important. Oh, hey, Roz. I didn't actually see you there. Sorry about that. And Sue's saying that she 100% agree with what I was saying, or what Spirit was saying, really. So that's amazing. Oh, thanks, Mare. We'll catch up during the week, I think. That's going to be one where we'll have a cup of tea and sit down face to face, I think. Okay. Oh, woohoo! I get to do one for my mentor. You still here with us, Leanne, or have you gone off on an adventure? All right. Spirit's actually giggling as much as I am inside, because they know that I've become exceptionally nervous. It's sort of like, okay. I'm seeing a massive rock, like a roadblock that's been happening, and it's almost like we need to somehow get a jackhammer and just break this rock down. Like, Leanne, you're still doing that mothering figure, with some of your with the way that you're actually working in the training, etc. And people are really taking you for granted, and I think you're aware of it. And Spirit's actually saying that when it is okay to say no, and that they're saying just be careful that that block is something that you've actually put up around yourself. So we need to actually bring that down and look at different ways to actually support yourself and support, your community and the direction that you are, as the coach, the mentor, the trainer. You've got so many hats, and there's so much of you. It's almost like that you need to be that the woman with all those hands, like everyone's holding on to you and grasping at you, and and you're trying so hard to keep everyone on an even keel. You're trying to do what people are actually asking of you, and that it's becoming quite draining, which is why you've got that big boulder, or that big block. But Spirit's actually saying there's a number of different ways that you can go about it, and work through that. Whew. The Okay, there's I don't know how to describe this. Like, the way it's not coming through in an English type of manner for me to actually totally understand. But I have got a massive pain in the back of my head, Leanne, and it's almost like that. It like it's being sucked, like you're spent. I think it's time that you actually had a little bit of a break and relax and nurture yourself, in a different type of a manner. You have been working hard, for you, your family, your friends, myself included. Like, you've been there for me, and so many times, and sometimes having that feeling like that you're not being valued as much as we do, because we definitely honor you and love you so much. But it's time for us to all, a little bit like Roz with the cups of coffee and the cups of tea. I've done that a few times for Roz, because I really do appreciate the amount of effort and time that she actually puts into what she does, and she's a really spectacular person. I think it's a little bit like that for yourself as well, Leanne. It's time for you to put up there to say, it's time for a cup of tea or a coffee, or, having those people that are forever trying to, get that one, that one freebie, and that one, and that's the same people that come in week after week after week, and it gets really draining and it's really hard. And that's, and you're so brave and you step up to the mark every single time. So yeah, there's 17 things coming into my head. I'm not expressing myself very well, and it doesn't help that I'm exceptionally nervous with you. But hopefully you understood what was actually being said. But it is a time that I break down those barriers so that we can actually put up the real ones for you, and for people to see, what, who they are, what they're doing, and for them to respect you and acknowledge you for the talent that you have, the gift that you've been given, and the love that you actually share, and the unselfishness that you actually offer every single person. That's the word, Roz. Thank you. Roz has just put there, yes, it's time to honour and self-boundaries. Thank you. Obviously, someone needed to be able to say it, because it wasn't coming out of my gob, that's for sure. Okay. Now, Kim, thank you very much for popping in. She's just asked about her own home and or relationship in my future. I just need to let you know that I do not tap into anybody without their permission. So when it comes to relationships or that sort of aspect, unless they've ascended, I would need permission of another person or someone that's on this mortal world. So it is a little bit difficult, and a bit hard. I do apologise for that, but I have my own ethics, and there is, in the spirit world is making sure that we actually honor every single person. The one thing that I'm actually getting, Kim, is that you're very, very frustrated at the moment, and there seems to be a few anger issues that are surrounding you. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's you, but someone's actually pushing your buttons to the extent that you're snapping. One of the things is it's really important is to make sure that you actually take a bit deep breath and step back, because narcissists do that and they tend to be really, really nice to you. Then they turn around and they will then make you feel and belittle you. So those sorts of things can happen. And then all of a sudden you just bite back, because it's a defensive mechanism that we have. And it's what they're doing is disempowering you. And you don't have, then you don't have the strength to actually keep moving forward. And you start questioning who you are as a person, your abilities, your strengths, your capabilities, you know, all these things. And then your energy levels start dropping as well. So hopefully you actually came in where we were doing the quick grounding exercise and core star energy exercise, because that's really important for you, is to make sure that you stay grounded. Grounding, a lot of people think, is going outside, breathing in the air, touching the grass. That is a portion, like that is this amount of having that groundedness and being in connection with Earth Mother. So if you want to, we can actually send you a quick grounding exercise if you wanted to go in, and we've just got a little email address and you can actually request for it to be downloaded. Okay, so that's a 14-day challenge there, Adair. But that one's a little bit different. But actually that would, obviously Spirit's wanting Kim to have that one as well. So maybe we can actually send that out to her as well. I think that would be awesome. But being totally grounded is going to the nth degree, and that gives us the strength and like to move forward and to move on. And as much as getting that, you know, whack in the face, or you know, someone verbalizing something, or, you know, you get that titchiness and the anxiety, being totally grounded allows you to just move with what's actually being given at you, and it just assists you to be able to keep strong and have a different perspective on all of those things, because the challenges are there for a reason. But what we have to do is no more woe is me and why is it happening to me. We can actually look at another different areas and change it to be something really positive. So learn from those. Then also we can do, as myself as a shamanic healer, I also do, we can go back in time and actually really find out what's going on and where did it originate, because what's actually happening now sometimes can be from past lives. It can actually be from yesterday. It can be a number of different things that go through, and we can actually go into what's going on and the reason why we're actually accepting what's happening and where we're at with that. So you can get the strength, you can get the healing, we can actually move things forward and just peel off those layers, like, you know, just have that, you know, fresh onion skins just keep coming off and off, and you'll find that things will, you know, really start settle down and make a massive difference, and you can cope with all sorts of things in that stage. Okay. Oh, and that Kim's saying, yes, that would be awesome. Now, I don't know if I've missed anything. I do apologise because I'm not actually looking at all of them at the time. And Lee said, thank you, honey. Do you know, isn't it amazing, like when we're actually talking to somebody and we have, you've got a number of different types of people, and you have people that, you know, which is almost like me at the moment, because I'm trying to look at what's actually being printed here as well as looking at you guys. But I have a rule, and when I'm actually with someone one-on-one, or whether you're in a room, and at a party, I'm very, very mindful of every single person. If someone is standing by themselves, I will encourage them to actually come into our group so that they're feeling as one in a community. With Leanne, as soon as she says honey, and the way that she says it, she just makes me feel so spectacular. She's just an incredible woman. And I just thought, I just wanted to share that, because right at this present moment in time, you guys are my whole universe and my whole world. And it makes a massive difference for me that you actually take this time out of your precious day to join in, have this random woman just pop up for Sunday Feels, and we're just doing something so radical and so different and so unique. And I just want to say thank you. And thank you to Leanne and to Roz, and everything that you guys have done for me and supported me on my journey. Like, I'm actually 6 months now on doing the Bee Lives on a Sunday, and I'm still got the heebie-jeebies and not sure where I'm at, but, we're getting there. Okay. So we'll do just one more, because it was meant to be only a 15-minute quick check-in, and as usual, good old Mare tends to go over. I've got a lady here called Keza Suckling. Now, Keza, we haven't met before, so welcome to the Mary Kathleen, and yeah, all right. So what's going on there, Keza? Because I cannot speak, I cannot get 2 words out of my mouth. There's something that you want to say, and you want to say it to, okay, let me just, you want to get it out and you can't do it. Keza, can I just suggest that you need to sit down and you need to refocus and reground yourself, because at the moment, every single part of your being is vibrating on such a high level, and it's almost on the verge of being angry. So it's important that you actually put yourself back into yourself and go, what on earth is going on? Why am I feeling like this? There is someone that you want to speak to, and you want to, say your piece, but it's really important. Just write it down, just get what you need to, get it on a piece of paper, then just write and write and write. Just don't think, just get it down. Then you can actually go back and reflect on the words that you've actually had. Then you can then rewrite it in a way that's not going to be hurtful for that person or for you, because sometimes what we say can actually be just as detrimental to ourselves as to the person that we actually want to say it to. So really narrow it down and reword it. Don't make it personal, all right? Lots of yous, I's, shoulds, coulds are things that we actually tend to say on a regular basis. But the thing is that this is going to make a massive difference to a relationship. Okay, I can feel you starting to calm down a little bit now, which is really good. So make sure that you do lots of breathing. In through your nose, into your diaphragm, out through your mouth. Okay, Keza, another one. Okay. So, Keza, I do highly recommend just reach out if you are drawn to myself. As I said, I'm a shamanic healer. I do a number of different modalities. Probably can't see everything but I do from psychic surgery, crystal healings. I do meditation and go back and do regression to actually look at exactly what's going on and where it came from, so that we can start healing from past lives right up to the present moment in time. I also do Akashic records. Obviously, I also can do drumming healing, which is really quite powerful as well, and often do that. And sometimes we actually do it on the Sunday feels as well. But I've got to be careful because of the vibration. I don't want to burst everyone's eardrums, because sometimes the vibration in the drums can be so high that it starts giving, like, hurts your ears. So that one tends to be more on a one-on-one, so that people can actually, we can adjust the microphone to suit, or you come into my beautiful space, which I love having so many people here. Okay. So I love to look. You lost your memory at 18. Oh, that's really interesting, which is why you're not being able to, okay. And that's all your frustrations and things like that. Whew, okay. So Keza, please connect. Just on the Mary Kathleen Waters, just message, and we'll be able to make a connection. Adair's just popped up my mobile phone number. Please don't ring me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I have enough of spirit actually coming in and having a chat with me at those times. But other than that, I'm happy, or just give me a text and we can actually arrange a time. I'm in Adelaide, Keza, but I can do Zoom if you're not in Adelaide. Happy to do all of those sorts of things as well for you. Love to connect. Cherry, thanks for popping in. We're just at the end, but I'm really, I've not met you before, so thank you so much. There's another new person that's joined the Mary Kathleen Waters Sunday Feels. That's it from me. I'd like to say thank you so much to Adair as well for hosting the evening. I'm still, my control freak thing is still in the comfort zone of nil. So that's really quite interesting as well, because I can't even click to go, oh, hello. But thank you so much. It's bye from me. You keep well, keep safe. Anybody who wants to do the 14-day challenge with me that started last weekend, it's been really powerful. I might just pop in tomorrow night and just let everyone know about that. Oh, we're doing it now. Okay. What I might do, Adair, I might just quickly bring the prayer up, and then people can sit and listen to it, and then they can choose if they'd like to join in on the 14-day challenge. And then we might have to extend the 14-day challenge to every single person who wants to join. Let me just go in and I'll bring it up. Okay. So I'd like everybody just to sit, just inhale and exhale. I'm bowing to you, Great Spirit. I thank you for your patience and understanding that as I grow, that I am reconciling and bringing forth who I am and where I am headed. I acknowledge those who have come before me and myself have passed, that have been in other realms to source the wisdom, the truth, and weed out the untruths that are before me now. Today I acknowledge that my blinkers are being removed, that I will take the time to listen, and the knowing that I have will assist with the decisions that have passed. I have pushed aside and not realized that those moments of uncertainty were in fact spirit, encouraging me to take ownership of who I was, who I am, and who I will be. I place all uncertainties before me. I now source the truth and place those who took away what was right to the spiritual court of justice, for they no longer have the right to use my or any other person's spiritual, emotional, or physical element, past, present, or future Akashic records. I revoke your rights and call upon the spiritual court of equity that at any stage this request is being disregarded, that you will be placed in that court and you will be brought to justice and serve those decisions wholly and solely in your own timeline. I'm in this present moment of now, the most beautiful and pure being, that I stand for who I am, what I believe in, and step up to the challenge of being in my own person, and will grow and manifest what is right without regret or fear. So that was actually channeled last Sunday. And the power of that prayer and the vibration and the energy that everybody felt, there's quite a few of us now that have got a group going, which is called I Stand for Who I Am, Your Spiritual Evolvement. And the commitment is to do the prayer a minimum of once a day. Adair has done a beautiful, Adair Akajo has brought it up quite beautifully. It's absolutely stunning. I'll just see if I can show you. Can I do that? I can. Oh, you can't see it. But it's stunning. You can sort of see it, but it is like, you know, and the word, oh, thanks, Adair. Okay, so that is a prayer that we're actually all doing. Mare's doing it 3 times a day. I'm actually doing it 3 times a day for myself as well. So it has been quite powerful, and it's shifting up so much crap as well that I have to attend to, so which is wonderful. So in order for me to raise my vibration and shift up and assist you guys, I need to get rid of that at the same time. So each night I'm popping in, and if you feel up to it, you're popping in just to letting us know how you're going, how you're faring, you know, what's changing, what's, you know, moving. Are you shifting something? Is there a miracle that's happening? You know, all the things. And I'll just share for you myself is that I actually have started a new position with the government doing some temp work, and I was meant to finish on next week, and I thought, what am I going to do for the next lot, because obviously I need to have a foundation in here, so then I can actually do my healings, etc., until that actually becomes a full-time position. And I thought, oh no, and I've now got not only one offer, I actually had 2 offers this week to do some more work, and they're longer contracts. So that's how things are starting to manifest. I actually getting the house painted. I've had the outside of the house painted, and we weren't meant to get the inside of the house painted for months and months and months. On Thursday morning, I got a message from the painter saying I can shift it forward for you. I had and he said that I was the first person that he actually thought of and would offer it to me up front. So it's those little things that can make a massive difference. And like sometimes the baby steps, like the little miracles that can occur as well. My daughter, she's actually been asked 1 out of 3 people for this particular 6-month program with SA Health, which is enormous, and will set her up in her career. So hopefully she gets that. She's got the interview on Wednesday. So all these little miracles are occurring all the time, and it's only just happened now, you know, in the last 7 days. So we've done 7 days. We've got another 7 days, but if we want to keep doing this and keep this community growing, I'm happy to do that as well, and we can actually add to it. So, you know, I stand for who I am is probably something that we can continue to grow and nurture and, expand. It started off with this prayer, but we can actually make it be very different and just keep evolving it. So see how we go. Let us know if you want to say that you're in. I'm happy for you to type it in here into the chat and say I'm in, and we can message you and get you into that community as well. Okay, now, I was reading the message there. So Adair's put, wahoo, congratulations, Mary, that's fabulous. And then the next thing popped up going, lovely to see you stop by, Adair. Do you remember to make sure your loved ones? And it was like, I'm going, I don't remember typing that, but then I remember it's the bot. So that's really funny. All right. So obviously I'm really tired. It's been a long week, a long weekend. And a very special weekend. And I just want to say thank you to every single one of you for popping in tonight. Just keep well, keep safe, and remember to keep grounded. If you would like to learn more about your core star energy as well, don't hesitate. Just message me. What we could do, Adair, perhaps, is, how we were doing the $15 for 10 minutes. I could probably do that just to start teaching people one-on-one to do the grounding exercise and the core star energy, if anyone wants to do that as well. So that's something else that Spirit's just popped into my head. So that's another opportunity that you've got as well. Okay, now it's officially bye from me. Keep well, keep safe, and have an amazing week. Bye.